Bacon. Hello. I have a cat. Hi, baby. I'm aware I'm on stream. Nyx doesn't care that I'm on stream. What? Oh, you do suddenly care? She's like, oh no, the camera's on. Must run. Baby? What? You didn't realize things were on? Did you not realize that the things were on? My cute little dummy. Hi. Somebody's very needy because I was in the office for most of the day. And I only got home not that long ago, like an hour ago, and then I had to jump right into a meeting, so I couldn't give her the love and attention she so demands when I've been gone for an entire day. Hi. Hello. I gave you treats already. Like, that's the thing. You have already been fairly spoiled, my dumb love. What is that face for? Why are you gonna give me this look? She gives me this look. She needs so much love. So much love. Oh, come here. Come here. Come here. Hello. Hello. The camera won't focus on you. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay. You can't really see the void as she tends to blend in, but she is paws on my shoulder as she nudges the headrest. Hi. Hello. You good? You gonna be okay? Maybe Mom will love you a little extra and you get some chicken tonight. She might get chicken. We might be that kind of mom today. Don't give me that. Why do you keep looking at me like that, my love? She's a butt. She's a brat. Anyways, hi. I'm late. Although if I start now, I'm actually pretty much on time compared to Tuesday. Where I just didn't start because I talked for 30 minutes instead. Oh, but how's it going? It's Thursday. It's almost Friday. Thank frick. I feel like this has been a good week, but it's also been like kind of a crazy week in certain cases. You know? It's just been a lot. It's just been a lot of things. But how are you guys doing? How is everybody else doing? How is life? I have cat furs now stuck to my lips because I had lip gloss on. And I think now my cat has glittery lip gloss on her. As I eat her hair. We're gonna play a bit more of Arcade Spirits. We're gonna see how long the energy gods like me today. I don't know why I said energy gods. I don't know if there are any. But I've been thinking of this game literally since Tuesday. Which I guess hasn't been that long, but you know what I mean. So, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna go overthrow an evil corporation. I hope. And I don't think we'll finish today, but it might finish next week, which will actually like line up perfectly with kicking things off into March, which is kind of dope. So we'll see. We'll see. But without further ado. Oh yeah, I had decisions to make. I don't know if I'm ready for these decisions. Crap. I gotta decide which guys I want to go with to fund this. They're all gonna have caveats. Yeah! Hey, Jamie! How's it going? I forgot I had to make decisions. Okay. Those of you who do not know me. Hello, my name is Parker. I am a gender fluid. Oh, hey, Jay. I'm a Libra. We're already indecisive as hell. Not to mention literally everything else about me just evokes the impression of I don't like to choose one. I would rather choose all. That's all I want. Like, I'm not good. Don't make me choose bet you can't have just one? Why can't that be the way? Yes, Libra, my fellow Libra buddy. Hi, Jay. How are you doing, darling? I realized one of my teams, so I've got a bunch of different teams at work. One of them, there's 3 of us internally, and there's one that's part of the actual client themselves. 3 out of the 4 of us are Libras. And I was like, this is why our meetings now take forever. Because it's Libras, and then we used to have a 5th person, And the other two are both Geminis. And I'm like, this is just an entire team of air signs. This is hilarious. Libras are the best. Air signs in general are the best, which is, yeah. Agendered, polyam, pan, switch. Yeah. No. Jamie, very similar. Gender fluid, polyamorous, pansexual, switch, who's also a Libra. I don't make decisions. I instead choose all. I would like all of the above. That is all I would like in my life. Anyways. I'm good, dear. Oh my God. I was in the office today, which is part of the reason why I was late, but also because somebody booked a 4:30 meeting for me, and I was like, it doesn't work. I don't do that. I'm not good with that. But it was also a really good meeting, and the problem was, it was the group of Libras. Actually, that's just it. It is the group of Libras that was having the conversation, which is why it went for an hour instead of half an hour. All fire and water signs. Oh, that's hilarious. I am a Libra sun, Cancer moon, which explains a lot about me if anybody's seen me have a bad day. And Taurus rising, actually. So, which ends up making a ton of sense. Oh, and Scorpio Venus. I get all the signs covered just in very entertaining ways. All the elements, rather, covered in very fun ways. My star chart is wonderful. Jay, I'm gonna introduce you to an app, Jay, that I think was like, I think it's funny sometimes. I'm gonna introduce you to CoStar. Because CoStar is fun, because then it'll basically help you figure out your entire chart. But you can also like add friends and see what their chart is, or at least their top 3 and stuff like that. So it is also funny because it'll give you like daily insights and stuff like that, which is also actually kind of cute. But sometimes it has do's and don'ts. We're gonna look at what are my do's and don'ts today, because those are what make me laugh above all else. Hello and welcome to this. Parker's avoiding making decisions, so she's gonna procrastinate. Oh my God, what was it? Sorry, and they have like a top phrase. Oh, you have CoStar? Excellent. I enjoy it. I don't know why. The first time you dream about someone is the first time you fall in love with them. What? Through today. Don't be shy. What? Anyways. Do. Bouquets. Sunsets. Balconies. Don't. Pedestals. Glued at the hip. Couple names. But literally, if you guys search up, I think my username is quite literally Pixie Parker. So if you have CoStar, feel free to add me as a friend. It's just at Pixie Parker. Because as I was lurking in somebody else's stream the other day, and they're like, what was it? I eventually was like, I am here, I am human, I am lurking. And they're like, yeah, well, the nice part about you is you have the same username everywhere, so we always know who you are. And I'm like, I am good. Aries, Sun, Scorpio, Moon, Cancer, rising. Oh my God, Jamie. Oh, my life. That is. It's the Scorpio moon that makes me laugh the most, I think. You are all fire and water. Do you run red blue decks in Magic the Gathering too? Oh, I'm good. I swear. I'm fine. That is red, blue, okay. That tracks. That makes sense. I now want to look at people's star charts and compare it to like what they run in Magic the Gathering. Oh, because I think it'd be funny. I just think it'd be funny. I run everything except green, to be honest with you. Like, I just don't do green decks. It's really funny. I mostly do red, white, and blue. As weird as that sounds for me, but yeah. Give me. Actually, I might know, but my favorite commander though, because I play mostly commander and brawl. So I also run I run a lot of blue and white actually. Now that I think of it, but which really tracks with my signs. The more I think about this, but I do blue, white, and black. I think it is because I run a Layla. Because of course I'm going with fairies. If we've met me, this makes perfect sense. If you're here, you probably figured that out. Give me all of the fairies. That's all I want. Artifacts and fairies. Give me the shiny things. Anyways, we're good. But no, CoStar is fun. It's kind of neat because you can then, if you add friends, you can see their charts and stuff like too. Mono black, blue black, or... Yeah. You're Sagittarius too, aren't you, Alex? I think that's a water. Is that a water? No. I can't remember. Yeah, okay. This is interesting. This is fascinating. I'm now going to... BRB, you're going to go write a thesis on comparing star charts to Magic the Gathering. Okay. Jamie, I have 6 commander decks. Traxa. Oh, yep. Mono blue, red, green, Angry Almanac, Crixus. Oh my god. I love it. I love it. I love doing angel decks. Angel decks are, to me, they're hilarious, but I just like fucking with flying all the time. Oh my god. Golgari. You are Golgari. I don't know why. I love Alayla. As I love also Emery. Actually, so I think I just primarily love doing artifact decks for some silly reason. Also, if they're hot, I'm pretty much also into it. It's because I'm avoiding making decisions, Alex. I designed an entire deck, not just... Oh, that's cool. What? That's insane. That'd be really neat. I've just mostly built decks, and it's built. It's really just that, with the fuck around and find out mechanic. That's all I ever want. When I was first getting into Magic, the reason why I started was because surprising absolutely nobody, I am certain, as soon as I say this, I was really into Chandra. Like, really into her. So that was entirely... So I had mono red decks. And by mono red, I mean Chandra very hardcore decks. Chandra's the best! She is 100% the best. I love her so much. So yeah. So surprising absolutely nobody. Also, surprising absolutely nobody, Jamie, of course Chandra is your favorite planeswalker. Because we have similar tastes. We have learned this. This is like, yeah, this is just gone into Magic the Gathering stream. Oh my god. My first stink is called Chandra. I love that. Liliana is great, but you have to understand, my heart belongs to the fiery bombshell that is Chandra. Like, I love her. I will always love her. Oh my god. So Jay's Libra sign, yeah, like me. Capricorn moon, interesting. And Libra, oh, you are strong in the Libra, my love. That is funny. Rising is, how you, I believe it, how it's described is like how you are and appear to other people. And so it's kind of your outward facing, but that just means you're just fucking pure Libra, babe. The same taste in dating sims, cats, hot planeswalkers. Yeah, no. Excellent taste, Jamie. We have the best taste, okay? That's what this is. I am sassy by nature, 100%. That sounds like you. Oh my god. That kills me. That is so good. I love this. You would like Soren. That tracks. I don't... Exactly! Oh. Yeah, that... Oh, angsty Soren boy is fine. It's okay. I love... Oh my god. I have an edgy... Oh, you can't change me, baby! I was on that. More cat hair, probably. I love it. That's hilarious. That is wonderful and great, and I'm here for it. I love this. Give me all the edgy goth. Oh. I think for a period of time I was really into the edgy goth, but now I'm just... And I know, I still can be, but I always gravitate more to the give me the strong, powerful women or gender-neutral entities that either I can step on or they can step on me. And that really just goes into the Switch nature. I don't know anymore. My mono white deck is Audric as the commander, and in recent return Innistrad. Oh! Whoa! What? Ooh! 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 I like this. This could be fun. That sounds neat. I gotta look that up after this. I've been out of MTG for the last little bit. I don't really know why. I think that's a lie. I know why. Life got weird. That's really realistically why. But like I haven't looked at what's coming through in the next little bit. I didn't really play too much of Return of Innistrad. I meant to, but I just never. Life got weird in the fall. For like 12 different reasons too. Like that's the crazy thing. So I think I like slowed down. I didn't get to play with it as much, but gonna go back and the only thing is too, like I've only ever played in Arena. Well, no, I've actually played with physical cards, but unfortunately I lost those in a relationship breakup. And so even though I owned them and they were mine, but that's okay. So I own everything I have is in Arena. Oh my god. Yeah, I only play Commander. I really like Commander. But I like having Brawl as an option on Arena for that reason. Sagittarius Sun Cancer. Okay, I think it's really funny that you're so hardcore Sag between your Sun and your Rising, and Jay is hardcore Libra with her Sun and her Rising. Like, it's really good. It's really funny. Cancer Moon, I think, suddenly explains why you and I are so similar, Alex, when it comes down to, like, emotional crap. That suddenly makes a ton of sense. Oh, I have to look at Sagittarius a little bit more. I don't know a ton about them. I know my air signs, and I know what makes up the BS that is me. And I know that I am not allowed to date Leos. It has been a mess every time I have. I sat down one day and went through the star charts of most of the people I have dated, which has been really funny, actually, because I realized that I have had very bad times with Leos. Very bad times. And that also extends to friend groups, too, I realized, which was wild. Yeah, like I know there's other formats, but in my heart there was only Commander. I don't know why. I think I just like the diversity of it, because it's only one of everything that's in there, like only one of a card. And to me that's more fascinating. To me that's more interesting, because you need so many more tools in your arsenal. You need so many more things, and you're relying on a lot of pieces working together, but they're all going to have that synergy, and to me that works out so much better in Commander and in Brawl. I like Brawl a little bit more only because I'm used to it because of Arena, but also it's less cards. It's not the 100 card deck, it's the 60 card deck, and not the 40 life, but 25 instead, I think. So it makes it go a lot faster. But if you're playing Commander against a bunch of other people and you're all just absolutely destroying each other, it's going to go fast anyways. But I played Commander once with a bunch of people, and it was one of those moments of they weren't expecting me to be good at it, so they didn't actually pay that close attention to me, and then I destroyed them all. It's the only time I've ever worked well with a green deck. I think it was green-black. Green-black-red? Was it Teferi? No, Duretti. Duretti, the artifact savant, or artificer savant? I don't remember I don't play Duretti very often. I just remember calling him Duretti Spaghetti the entire time. And I don't think anybody was ever impressed with me when I did that. I simultaneously just, like, piss off MTG players. And I hope impress them sometimes. But no, I had a golem in that deck because it was the original, like, one that you could buy from the store. And that was one of my first decks that I had and unfortunately no longer have. We are balanced. I don't know what you're talking about. We're very balanced. Balance between cozy and chaos. It's perfect. Hello, and welcome to one of Parker's streams where they just talk about nonsense for the first 30 minutes of a stream because they're avoiding making decisions. I still haven't made a decision. I still don't know what I'm gonna do. I haven't figured that out yet. Truth be told, like, I love Matt and Ben, and I would like to do a playthrough of this game at some point that gets me to go to the whole story more frequently, because I've really only had small interactions with them. I mean, I only had a small interaction with Hamza, but Hamza stands out as, like, look at that boy. That boy be rich. That boy hath money. That boy hath earned that funds. But also. And then Percy is smart, kind of. He's smart in investments. Is, I think, the biggest thing, which might be really what's a good play down the line. And the thing is, too, actually, I am leaning towards Percy. I think just because it's, Hamza's great, but he's also, I think, too much of an anomaly. There's too much of a variable. There's so much that could shift or change with that one. Ben and Matt are great, but I don't want them to necessarily own it either. With Percy, I think he's going to have respect for, like, he'll have respect for the staff, but I think he'll have a bit more, considering he already bought one of our machines and just wanted us to house it. So he's not afraid to, like, let us have our free reign as long as he has his stipulations in place. Anyways, I want to know what the stipulations are. But also, yeah. Oh, as a fun side note, I don't know if anybody, because I don't know how often anybody sees any of my tattoos, I realize, especially on stream, because they're mostly, 8 of them are on my forearms. And some of the ones on this one are harder to see. But, like, so what I actually have on the inside of my wrist here is the constellation for Libra, actually. Because, of course, I'm that bitch. But one of my other ones that I got, oh, God, this is just, it's going to be very interesting for people to say, oh, will you be, how far around can I turn my arm? Okay, you can kind of see this one. There we go. Which is actually, it's a serotonin molecule. If you struggle to produce serotonin, store-bought is fine. And by store-bought, we mean a tattoo, right? Anyways. Actually, that's perfectly healed now. That's exciting. I have quite a few tattoos. Anyways, we are back to making decisions. We are maybe making decisions now. We're good. We've got this. They say with zero confidence whatsoever. Oh yeah, Hamza. An open a family. Oh my God, why? Oh, ooh. What? Hold up, history. How far back does my history go? Ooh, yes! Okay. Oh, okay. Decision, funding, and direction. So Hamza wants to, in order for me to back your play, Hamza would require you to strike at the very heart of Dekonami's empire. Here's the problem, Hamza. I am a huge fan of that entire idea. And open a family restaurant alongside your arcade. Take him from the very business he adores so much. Interesting. We don't know the first thing about running a restaurant. I own several restaurants. I would provide staffing and resources. God damn. Sir, what don't you own? Never mind. I might be reconsidering everything. Hamza is back in the running.
No reward.
Hamza's back in the running. Now, this is a risky play, but if it succeeds, the results will be tremendous. It's true. Actually, that's similar to what Matt and I had in mind. Oh, yes, but rather than a restaurant, we'd like to open a barcade. So, okay, alcohol. I do like the barcade idea, if not mostly because then we don't have to deal with 5-year-old birthday parties. After all, sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. Oh my god, these two. Oh my god! Now, it wouldn't be nearly as large scale as a family restaurant, much safer. Not quite as profitable, but still tidy. God damn it! Percy! Adding on extras seemed like a recipe for failure. We know how to operate a simple, small-scale arcade, so why not stick with our strengths? I'll grant it has a lower ceiling for success than the others. It's just an arcade. We won't pull in anybody looking for more. Low risk, low reward. God damn it! But I'd say that would be my condition. We'd need to stick to the basics. Okay, the heartbeat that went off there is a little nerve-wracking. Oh, this is weird. Okay, so I have to decide, do I want to go big gamble and family restaurant? I think I wasn't planning on going with Ben and Matt, but I really like the cozy barcade. Like, I'm a huge fan of that. Plus, like, the classic arcade, the problem is you're then dealing with birthday parties, you're dealing with children, you're dealing with sticky hands. Barcade, yeah, then you have to deal with adults who are just as problematic sometimes, but I think that becomes more fun and more opportunities. Family restaurant is a big gamble, but I think is more likely to make a bigger mess. This is insane! Also, I'm gonna create a different save file because I'm very curious, but no, I'm actually all in for the barcade. I didn't realize I would be siding with them like that, but I am. Who doesn't like getting their drink on like Donkey Kong? Let's open up a barcade. Smashing will take care of the bar side of things. And you can do what you'd best, wrangling games. Hamza admits disappointment, but cannot defy your iron will. Not sure Moopy's a fine fit for a barcade, but barcades do bring in nostalgic adult players. Certainly them will rediscover Moopy and fall in love again. That's exactly it. You know what adults fucking love? Nostalgia. It is... Young kids do not appreciate nostalgia. They want the shiny new ones. The adults are going to appreciate the nostalgic shit in life. Okay, the second thing we need to sort is what games we want to focus on. The Funplex did a little bit of everything, and we too will want to include all gamers, but we can also highlight one style of play or another. Really provide the best-in-class gaming for a specific audience. Sweet. God damn it! Percy, I don't know if I can turn you down a second time, sir. You know I'm capable of keeping those older games in tip-top shape. We focus on retro games, we could serve an audience that Deco's completely ignoring. I would agree with Miss Fairchild. Oh, good, because that is exactly where I didn't want you guys to disagree here. I would agree with Miss Fairchild. Retro games are an untapped market. I'll grant it wouldn't pull in as much profit, but we know gamers are seeking them. We don't have to make all the money, just enough to keep our pure and untainted dreams afloat. And we can do that with a well-curated retro game library.
No,
yeah.
No way.
I think retro is going to be the way to go on this one. Like, I'm going to do a separate save, and I might do the barcade with esports. Oh, God damn it, they're so difficult. Got a couple of good fighters, more than one FOD, some race and dance games, the kind of stuff where folks can compete head-to-head, and we're golden. I have to agree with Queen Bee. You can play retro games on emulators and consoles, but you can't duplicate the community experience of an arcade at home. If we had an esport focus, we could build something together that works as a second home for all sorts of gamers. Gavin, kindly no. This has been the easiest decision, is to say no to you, sir. But I think I'm used to that now. I think you know what I'm going to suggest. Redemption and prize games provide excellent profits. It's the core of Deco's business model, yes, but I think if we focus on those games, we can do them right. No predatory pricing, no scams or ripoffs. And the truth is, most people enjoy them, from kids. We won't have kids, we're a bar!
Yes!
They're simple to play and most will have fun. If they're done right, we can make meaningful memories for everyone. And prizes, did I mention the prizes? You can stock the shelves with the coolest prizes around, better than Deco's prizes, which fall apart 2 minutes after you get them. Oh, we're going retro on this one. Like, I love what Queen Bee and Tio want to do, but I think I don't know. I don't think that's really going to be the vibe. Deco thinks that only new games make money. Let's prove him wrong and have the world's greatest retro-style arcade ever. Woohoo! I'll pick out only the best games. Don't worry. Excellent. I'm looking forward to this project. Okay, that's money in games, and let's go beyond what we already had at the Funplex. Let's make this something special. I want a defining feature for arcade, one which will make it stand out, something that nobody else is doing, and something nobody's even thought of before. All of the ideas are on the table. If it was too outlandish for the Funplex, it's not too outlandish for me. Show me what you got. We're not really sure about this part, but come on, you're my best friend and 100% part of this. I couldn't be here in this moment if it wasn't for you. Go on, Juniper, what's your idea? Branding. I'm freelancing now, which means I can come aboard as your personal brand manager. I love you, but no. An arcade needs a really stellar image management to stand up from the rest, like the event poster I made for you.
What if?
Hey, Juniper, I can add to that. What if we work together? I was thinking of designing a new mascot costume anyways, but I could collaborate and coordinate with you, and we'll tie in the visuals for the rest of the arcade.
Yes!
Okay, so they're pushing the branding and marketing aspect. Give me something else. There we go. Queen Bee. I know exactly what sort of project I'd want us to do. Streamer support. Assembling and packing away my streaming rig each day is ridiculous. And duct taping a webcam in front of a screen is a lousy hack. If I could just step right up to a game and, I don't know, swipe a card or something and be streaming with a direct feed in seconds. Well, I can think of a dozen streamers who just flock to our place to get a piece of that.
Yeah!
Actually, I think I know we can do that. We could rig up a general purpose daughter board which plays man in the middle with the video feed, works with an RFID reader to get the streamer info, ties into a central video encoder with the Wi-Fi network, and yeah, I can make that happen. I can make that happen without damaging any classic hardware. See, I love that idea because we're going retro, but then taking something super new and modern and making sure we're broadcasting it everywhere. Once more in English, please? Not software. I know software, not hardware. You stick a thingy in the thingy and everything works just fine. I'm sure there's some legal and copyright issues to tackle, but if we can do it with the world's first streaming arcade. Well, I was thinking, well, if the reason why older games are considered dead end is because they don't work in the ticket game ecosystem, lovely. Why not? No. Percy, I like you, but no. We're not adding tickets to retro games. It seems silly. I know we talked no outlandish ideas, but yours is just silly, sir. We could reward skilled players with prize tickets based on their high score, speed, or complete. No.
Perhaps.
As Naomi said, there may be legal hurdles to clear, but I'm in favor of it. You're just in favor of anything that sounds like it could be more money. Not that I love prize games, I find them boring personally. You know I favor pinball, but the profit is the lifeblood of an arcade, and prize games are profitable. If we can get Moopy producing tickets, well, that's something nobody's ever done before. Oh, we're going streaming. We're going arcade streaming, because to me that's dope as hell. I want to be on the cutting edge of technology in the arcade community. Do whatever you have to integrate 2000 broadcast systems into our games. Finally, no more hauling around a bunch of duct tape and webcams. New tech project, not just repairing an old monitor? Yeah, you won't regret this. See, that just sounds really fucking cool. Crap! This is gonna be my baby, the Dream Arcade. I've got a name already in mind for it. So barring any objections, I'd like to welcome you all to... Here's the thing, Arcade Spirits suddenly becomes a very good name for this because we're a barcade. Hi, Jen. Right, this entire concept is actually kind of brilliant for real life. A barcade that is focused on retro games, has a major focus on retro games, but has a lot of the newer stuff too, but then has a full capability streaming components embedded so people can just go there. Like, you get, I know we talked about having the esports community, you can then have like the streaming community be there and make that their hub. It becomes major in that way. What do I name this place? It's a lie, I think I know. don't know. I don't know what to name this. I was not prepared. Did I think I was going to be naming this today? Yes. Did I do anything to prepare for that anyways? No. Oh my god. I actually like Arcade Spirits. That actually sounds so cool for a barcade. Genuinely. Like, genuinely. Does chat have any suggestions on a name for this thing? Because now I have none. My brain has gone blank. Told you, if I have to make a decision, it's not going to be good. For how much I love this music. It's so good. It's so lovely. Oh, my life. I also like Arcade Spirits wasn't a bad one though. Thirst Cave. Okay, never mind. It's going to this. Thirstcade Spirits. It's not good, but I really don't care. That is now what this entire series is. It's just thirst. Could also call it Thirsty Thursdays. Could call it Parker's Palace and then say fuck you. Actually, the name should just be Fuck You Dekonami. You demonic piece of shit. Forgot how angry he made me and now the anger's just welling up inside again, clearly. That's why I don't own a business. Well, I guess I kind of do, but... I don't know what to name this. Thirstplex. I do like that they called it that. Arcade Spirits is really dope, though. It's really good. Don't want to go with the default. I can just do something silly. Actually. Yeah. Arcade Spirits Wonderland. We're gonna go with it. Yeah, that works. I don't actually know, guys. Fuck yeah! Toast then? One by one, everyone raises their glasses. I fetch my room temperature drink and raise mine in turn. It works. So as a weird side tangent, I've actually always named my internet. Actually, like Wonderland has always been a component of my internet, either like what I've called it or my password. Because when I first moved to Toronto, it was actually what I called our Wi-Fi. And so while it's not what my Wi-Fi is now called the Chaos Realm, I use Wonderland or like a variation of it using like numbers and symbols and stuff like that instead of actual letters as the password. Good luck figuring it out if anybody else tries to, but also you'd have to know where I live, so. So Wonderland is always one of those weird things that I always like to go back to and connect it to. For those who've lost and those who've yet to meet. Arcade Spirits Wonderland in the future. I think you just call it ASW for short. Aswa. Aswa! Alright, we made decisions, guys. It's been a tough day. It's been a roller coaster of a week, to be sure. But I can't rest now. Absolutely not. I need to take charge of this project and my life in general. I have to do for them what Francine did for us. Okay. I'm ready. I'm willing. This is our time. Oh, wow. So I was literally at this point of finishing. Oh, whatever. Oh, yeah. Naomi's up huge. I'm a little sad Queen Bee's going down. I'm still that pretty strong. Shops in the volcano-devastated city of Pompeii bear the characteristics of a pizzeria. What? That's a neat, if a bit depressing, pizza fact just for you. Yeah, save the game. I'm gonna save it as an empty slot, though. New game plus. We went very different on this. Hamza, esports, but also streaming sport. That's just, I like... Hamza was, esports especially was interesting. I really, really dig the barcade idea, though. But esports is really cool. Like, that was a strong second. Hamza's is neat. I just don't think I could have done Percy's, believe it or not. Like, I don't think I could have just left it as a plain old barcade. It is the distant future, and for once I am entirely in control of my destiny, and I am scared. No longer working in an arcade, I am working on my future that just so happens to also still be an arcade. Which admittedly still called it. I'll admit, it feels weird. I've grown so used to going with the flow, letting life batter and bruise me, and having a true and honest hand in the controls is a bit terrifying. Everyone's counting on me to keep the flame of Miss Francine's Funplex alive as we move into the era of Arcade Spirits Wonderland. Yay! Thanks for the bits! Now you'll get to see a different ending or turnout? I don't know how much it changes. I don't know how much... I assume those are major decisions, but I don't know how much it changes the overall end of how this game goes. So... But thank you for the beats. And, well, oh God. I'm super anxious about it all. Who wouldn't be? There's so much riding on the success of Arcade Spirits Wonderland, not just a paycheck, but the hopes and dreams of all my friends. No pressure whatsoever. Especially with Naomi. Not the only one anxious. The stress weighs heavily on both of us. I don't want to let her down. Keep waiting for the universe to wake up and notice that I'm on a roll. If fickle fate could take away the Funplex, what could it do? Nah, should have chosen a shorter name. I know that's hardly a constructive attitude to have, but anxiety is rarely a logical thing. You know, you can know the truth while your nerves tell you something else entirely. Sometimes anxiety is really useful, though. I've learned mine likes to go off like crazy when there's a red flag that I'm ignoring. It's great. Now all that's left is to get through opening day without incident. I arrived early in the morning to go over any layers. Oh my God, we're already there? What does this look like? Plus, Jennifer was sick of watching me pace back and forth at home after breakfast. She so lovingly shoved me out of the apartment and told me to be productive. Now I stood in awe of the building, the dream I poured my heart and soul into. I paused for a moment and let the reality finally hit me and then stepped into my destiny. It looks very similar to the Funplex, although the carpet does look nicer. Oh my God. Pushing open the doors, I was greeted by relative peace and quiet. Just the beeps and boops and people moving around doing last-minute preparations. Traveled long and arduous road ever since the great Waker Conspiracy. Oh, my life. Gavin secured us with a great rental space, an abandoned pizza place with that all-too familiar triangular roof. Is that a Pizza Hut? Are we in an abandoned Pizza Hut? No one else wanted it, but we didn't care about the funny shape. Quirk is in our favor. And I really couldn't have done all the renovations this place needed without the help of our financial benefactor. Ben and Matt went in with us on the cost of renovating the space. To include the bar they wanted to run, I doubt we could have done this without their backing and advice. Yeah, actually, that's the other thing. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, if Hams has opened up a bunch of restaurants, that's great. Love Percy was not going to be able to take this to the next level. We went with a familiar layout, if it ain't broke, and all of that, to show that we've still got the spirit and passion that made the Funplex great. But it's not all a carbon copy. We got a few new additions that Francine would even be proud of. The video, ooh! The video wall is a nice touch. That one was my idea. It alternates between running music videos, game promos, and high-score leaderboards. That is dope! We also repainted and did a general update on all the appliances and fixtures to give it a more finished feel and less of a retired pizza place turned arcade vibe. Naomi and Percy worked together to pick out the games with a decidedly retro feel. Considering Deco's focus on ticket-D gambling-ish games, this helps us stand out in the competition. She put in a lot of hard work restoring them, and truthfully, we've run into a lot of problems along the way, but watching her tirelessly working to perfect them is inspiring. As for Oh, God. As for Queen Bee's experiment into advanced streamer support, well, I'm unsure how this will pan out, but she's confident in it. Such confidence is contagious. She's invited a few big-name streamers to drop in on opening day and broadcast from our little makeshift studio. They built up some buzz for the arcade far and wide. That'll build up the buzz. The buzz. All of my decisions, all of my choices came to this. Whatever this is. With so much labor and love. Mostly the labor. Before the fateful hour begins, I still want to do one last check on operations just in case. Stocking up the bar and an arcade at the same time proved tricky. Fortunately, Ben and Matt were more than happy to direct the team tending the bar. The bartenders, if you will. Yeah, no, that is what they are called.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello! I love them. Or would you prefer simply Parker? Parker works just fine. How's the bar? Stocked with all the fixings for any number of fancy cocktails. There used to be a really cool barcade actually in Toronto, not necessarily with like all the arcade games, but they had a lot of different video games. And it shut down in the pandemic, and it makes me so sad because they had a lot of fun drinks actually for that reason. Some really like cute light apps and stuff like that, which were delicious actually now that I remember. But their drinks are always so fun and like game themed and stuff. Honestly, Matt, you need to enrich your taste buds with a mixed drink or two. Nothing wrong with a pint or two or ale, Ben.
Everything's coming up roses.
Anyway, we're all set for opening day. We'll be overseeing the bar for opening day. After that, we'll leave you in the capable hands of our bartenders. Good people all. Sounds like a plan. Thanks for the update. Running a barcade takes a lot of work. Glad we could divide the labor between us. After my quick check-in, I noticed the clock. Its unforgiving hands telling me that it's not long now. Breathe. There's no need to freak out. You're just mistaking excitement for terror. This is exciting. It's a happy day. You can do this. You can do this. We can do this. As long as... now you've jinxed it. Parker. Gavin, no. Stop it, sir. Gavin, we're minutes from opening the door. Unless the building is literally on fire. Is this something that can wait? Unfortunately, no. Naomi may have put Arcade Spirits Wonderland in jeopardy. Don't listen to him. He's worrying over nothing.
Seriously?
Yes, I'm certain that the lawyers will just pack up and go away once you tell them the whole thing is worrying over nothing. It's just a... What? It's just a penguin. Who cares? And even if someone cared, who's gonna know? Come on, Gavin. Why do you have to be such a control freak over every little detail? The devil is in the details, and thanks to your actions, we're going to end up Sue to hell and back, where I'm sure you can plead your case with the devil himself. We're damned hot diggity. Let's start sinning. It's my favorite, but I'm just going to... Whoa. Enough. Settle down, both of you. Let's take this from the top and assume I don't know anything about what you're talking about, which I don't. I'd like you both to explain to me calmly what is going on.
So frustrating.
I am perfectly calm. It's this one that's freaking out.
Nonsense.
I assure you I'm not freaking out. I'm having a reasonable reaction to what has transpired. What is going on? Fine, Gavin, you tell them. And then I'll explain why you're wrong. Naomi wants to put her Pengo up front. I don't think it'll earn any tokens, but I'm willing to let that go in the split of compromise to support her dream. How very noble of you. But she's put a topper on it. That's the problem. A what? A piece of cool artwork you stick on top of a cabinet to attract players, like a sign or a statue or something. They're sold with the deluxe versions of the game cabinets, and Penguano, I don't know, doesn't have one. Not an official one anyway. So Naomi made one by taking a Pengy statue and repainting it to look like Pengo. So what's the problem? Do you have any idea what the Pengy brand even is? No. It's some Japanese corporate mascot. I've seen it all over the place. Exactly. An iconic character of the Matsushita Collective Corporation, which is not exactly known for leniency when it comes to copyright violations. Ruh-roh! Yes, we live in the age of social media. Brands are becoming more aware than fan works are free promotion. Except Matsushita, which is decidedly not on board with that.
Take this matter seriously.
I've heard tales of them suing children's daycare centers for just unlicensed Pengy decorations on their walls. They driven people into the poorhouse for pirating. Really? And Naomi is doomed us all by defacing the idol of a vengeful god of capitalism to make her precious statue. They are going to be sued into the ground for the instant photos to be surfaced online. Oh.
Objection.
No insult intended, of course, but we are small time. And so what if they find out? So what if they get mad? Will you just apologize and take it down? I don't even know. Hangy is so universal, so pervasive, it's like a background radiation. I didn't even notice the character, but I have heard the stories Gavin talked about. Generally speaking, they don't end well. They don't end well for the little guy, and we're the little guy. I really, really should talk Naomi out of this. Gavin doesn't argue just when he only argues when he believes the point he's trying to make. He believes we're in danger. I'm gonna see if she can listen to reason. Naomi, please listen to reason. We can't risk a lawsuit, not when we're just getting started on our path. Maybe they won't notice, but maybe they will. And in the end, it's just a fancy topper. We don't really need it, okay? No.
No. Gavin's always doing this. He's always stepping on my dreams while he claims to protect them. And you're always pulling me back when I want something, like at the auction. And I thought this arcade was supposed to be for us. For you and for me. An arcade of our dreams, just like it was for Miss Francine and her husband.
We've been dating for how long? Don't get me wrong. I love you. But also, I'm not saying that.
It's my arcade too. And I should be able to decorate it however I want. I just wanted people to love my game. That's all. And if you won't let them, well, fine. Take down the penguin. See if I care.
It feels like there's something else going on here. And it's more than just the penguin. But I'm not... Nope, there's no helping it. I got into the middle of yet another conflict between Gavin and Naomi. And she won't back down. She's too invested in winning this. I have to go fix this. I quickly move to follow her to explain, but Gavin stops me. We need to open the arcade, and you have to be there for the opening ceremony. The arcade can wait. It really can't. We need to take the penguin down and open the doors. I'm sorry, and take it from someone who Naomi hates. It's best to let her cool down a bit first. I stand in the way of her dreams far too often. I know. I hate doing it. I hate asking others to do it in my stead, and I apologize for having to involve you in that. Naomi doesn't hate you. It's just, well... She's scared of losing her dreams. I don't know if it's necessarily fear. She's been self-reliant on so long for people telling her what to do doesn't go over real well. She's a lot like you. She just wants things to be just right and fights for that. I think it's about losing her dreams. She's just scared of losing it. God in Naomi's heart ever since Flotsam Beach, and I think this is more fear than hate. She's scared that you're going to tear down everything she loves. She's been scared of that for a long time.
I hadn't intended.
It's a matter of perspective. You hold her back from accidentally harming her own dream, but to her it looks like you're, well, Dekonami. Clearly, I need to speak with her more. Try to understand her on her own terms. Maybe I've been avoiding directly addressing this conflict for too long. But I feel she'd rather see neither of us at the moment. Perhaps later, after the opening ceremonies are complete.
Apologies.
For now, I'm afraid we need to tend to our arcade. First and foremost. Excuse me. Okay, bye! Can't handle this right now. As much as I want to stop everything and sort through this mess, I've got a job to do. There'll be time to patch things up later with Naomi. I really hope so anyways. Despite reeling from that instant just right now, despite my nerves, I'm ready to do this because I have to be ready because I have no choice because I made a life choice. Got big plans for the opening ceremony. It's gonna be good times. Oh my god. Behold! Gamers! I'm going with behold! Gamers! Because I like that. I don't know. That's a lot of people! Who's this? Bits in there? I don't even have time to finish one line of my big dramatic speech. The crowd spills through the doors and run right past me eager to get to the games. That's amazing! Immediately, the arcade fills up with the sound. Yay! There goes my entire opening ceremony plans out the window. And all sorts of stuff planned! But if people just want to get to gaming, who am I to argue? Oh my god, after a few minutes of final checks around the place, I decide to move into phase 2, meet and greet with the guests. We become a floor attendant once more. Probably track down Naomi too, assuming she wants to talk yet, which may not be the case. Where to visit first? We're gonna go talk to Queen Bee. We're gonna leave Naomi for a hot second. Near the center of the arcade, Ashley's showing off a new cosplay. What did she... Ashley. Ash? Ashley Y? Ashley Y. It's cute, don't get me wrong, it's adorable, but also Ashley. Seemed to have attracted the attention of a brand new customer at least. Hey, look, kid, a real life in the wild newbie.
Hiya.
Welcome to Arcade Spirits Wonderland. We're so happy to have you join us for opening day. Thank you. Yes, child, young one. Tell them what you told us. That I've never used a joystick before in my life. I mean, I've mostly been to Deco's Palace or played games on my phone, touchscreens, stuff and all. I've never really been much of a gamer, but all my friends are here today, so just figuring I might try one out.
Oh.
Never even once played on a joystick. Can you believe it? Queen Bee, can like calm down, girl? Don't embarrass him. To be young and innocent again. No mad skills required. It's all about having fun. You know, it's super fun learning how to play Fist of Discomfort. I'm gonna go own you. Queen Bee, that sounds like a trap.
Nah.
Or you can join me for a round or two of TMNT. Nothing like a friendly cooperative brawler game to ease you into
Nope,
things.
no way.
Best way to learn is to jump headfirst into the deep end. I say no regrets, just mashing buttons and moving that joystick. And when you're starting with the hottest title, you've got a built-in community to learn from right at your fingertips. The turtles. Turtles who are ninjas. Okay, I drink the water. Thank you, Jay. Is it specifically the turtles who are ninjas, Jane? Poor kid. Go hang out with Queen Bee. It's really what I'm doing. No guts, no glory! Fist of Discomfort is the heart of any arcade scene. There's no better teacher than Queen Bee of the 4 Heavenly Kings. Ta-da!
Yeah.
You'll become my new, very young apprentice. I shall name you Darth Newbie. Go easy on the kid. They're not fodder. Oh, that's a terrible joke. Yeah, I promise not to whip him too badly. Come on, let me show you the ropes. Ropes? Are there ropes involved? Oh, jeez.
Oh my.
This is gonna be brutal. But also super fun to watch. Like Gallagher smashing watermelons. I'm gonna go watch the slaughter and then wander the floor doing the good old meet and greet. Tending the floor just like the good old days. It's good for the manager to be out and about on opening day, right? That's the spirit. See you out there. I just envision getting passive-aggressive attitude from Naomi. One nice thing about being half bar, half arcade is having a pleasant space to relax and get some drinks in between games for staff and gamers alike. I'm trying to see what it says as like the drinks. Jamaican Jam, Tempest Rum, Double Bubble, Alaskan Almond, Rum Invader. That's funny. Interesting. It's here that I find Percy and Gavin having some coffee. Oh, see, that's why. Tanked. Completely
Much
tanked.
obliged.
Glad for your little tip. I was ready to invest a good chunk of my pocketbook into that company. All my hard work would have tanked right alongside it. This is par for the course with my siblings' snatch-up technology companies. It's a pump and dump in essence. They stir up excitement in the acquisition and then drop it once it goes cold. Never seen one of their endeavors bear fruit for very long, thanks to the short attention spans. I'm glad I could save you the heartache.
Apologies.
No offense. I think I can handle a few accidental heart-related puns without going into cardiac arrest, my good fellow. But it's good to avoid a pothole on the road of finance, yes? All the better for the charities who will eventually profit from my own loss. Interesting. So, stock market talk?
Ah, indeed.
Indeed. I like to do all my trades in the morning before I come to the arcade. Get all that bother over with so I can focus on Moopy. Afraid of being astoundingly boring at the moment. Just two overly serious gentlemen talking about finance. Yeah, this was a terrible conversation to join. I had seriously hoped it was something more fun, but I shouldn't be surprised. Oh, what would you like to know about? Investments. I'd like to invest for a future. Think long term, you know? Surviving for many years to come rather than jumping at the easiest profit I can. Any tips? A fine view to take. My own investments are preferably long term, yes. I make moment-to-moment trades, but they're backed by the stability of the stock bedrock. Even after I'm gone, I expect many of those to cash out gradually. I've hired a phalanx. I don't know words sometimes. Of lawyers to carry out my wishes over the next, 30 years. What the hell? Gavin, how about I show you my portfolio? Give you some ideas of how to build up a nest egg for Arcade Spirits Wonderland.
Thank you.
I'd be honored. It's all you two boys. Have fun. That's all the adulting I can do. Oh, look who it is! It's not really an altercation or an incident yet, but they are talking louder than the others. Miss, I've run your credit card twice, and it was declined twice.
This sucks.
Run it again! I'm telling you, it was working just fine earlier. I got tokens using it. See? See these tokens? I don't want to be an adult! Can I help? She looks awfully familiar. Yep.
What's up?
Hey, good to see you. Love what you've done with the place. Just love it. But something's wrong with your credit card readers. My card's legit. I was using it earlier with no issues, but it's all messed up and stuff. Can you help me? I gotta pay. I can pay cash if I gotta. I'm not trying to duck and run on you, but I really prefer to use the card. You know what? I don't care if this is the neutral answer. We're going. Fortunately, I happen to have an expert in all things digital in my employ. She can clear up your credit card problem nice and quick. Iris! Right, you have an iris. I remember that. Now processing. Please enjoy this recorded music.
Bad command or file name?
That's odd. It says your card was declined. Cancelled
No
even.
helping it.
I'm sure this is just a misunderstanding, but whatever. I've got cash, plenty of cash. It's no problem at all. I'll take care of this myself. Thanks for trying. She seems eager to... Yeah, no, she was trying to cheat us. I might need to keep an eye out on that one. You don't cheat me. I don't care. I'ma come for you. And by that, I'm actually just going to embarrass you. Wandering the arcade. Where to next? I'm gonna go face the music, quite literally. Most of the time I'm drawn to Showtime stage because of the flashing lights and hit beats, but not because it's completely silent. No music at all. As I approach, I see Naomi feverishly working to fix it. Seeing the whole thing without tunes synced to its flashy light rig going is kind of depressing. Yeah. We have ways of making it talk. Anyways. Awful. Awful. I am awful. I am aware of this. Seeing the whole thing go without tunes synced to its flashy lighting rig is kind of depressing. And listening to Naomi mutter as she works as undoubtedly she feels the same way.
Oh.
So it's working fine earlier. Why isn't it working now? Ugh. Fortunately, Tio is proving surprisingly knowledgeable about the inner workings of his favorite game. You may need to reimage the hard drive. I know some gray area websites where you can get replacement copy of the files if needed. This is the third release of Showtime Stage software, right? Those are easier to come by than the modern fourth version, oddly enough. The files aren't the problem. I think the hard drive itself was damaged in shipping, and if so, well, you might not be able to dance at all today. Might have to order a new part. I'm sorry. There were just so many games to get up and running. I must have missed the ticking time bomb of a hardware failure. Hey, it's cool. I don't need to get my groove on all the time.
No.
Yeah, no. A, I'm still cross with you about that, and B, I've got other more immediate problems. Cool. We'll talk later. Showtime Stage is one of our flagship games. Getting it working for opening day is a priority. Can we pull a hard drive from a different game and reformat it? This is the only game which uses a hard disk, right? Can we pull and reformat one from another game using TS files to make a clone of Showtime Stage? Well, I mean voluntarily disabling one of our other games, but... Wait, I know, Wild Rider. That piece of poop is always crashing on us. It's not like it's very popular. Let's yank the drive from that and make it a Showtime Stage drive.
Yeah.
I can have that up and running in an hour. Sounds perfect. I'll send you the files. Go get a bite to eat. We'll be back in time to show everyone what a great dance community we've got here. I helped. I did something. Before I go, I spotted a gamer who's been watching super curiously about what's going on. I swear I've seen this guy before, maybe in a crowd or something. Hey, is Showtime Stage really host? For now, yes, but we'll have it fixed up as soon as we can. Oh man, I wanted to get my groove on. That's a bummer. You know, might know a guy who can get you a replacement super cheap. Or like any game you want, anything, as long as, you know, don't ask too many questions. I get the feeling I would be asking a lot of questions. Yeah, but I'm just full of questions. Why is the sky blue? Where do babies come from? Are you a cop? Those sorts of questions, but are you really a cop? Hey, I'm not one of those pigs. No way. Don't worry about it. You need my connection, you just look me up. I'll be here all day. I like this place. It's got a little bit of everything. I'll come back later to wow the ladies with my hot style. That was weird. Hi, Gavin. Stop whatever you're doing and look towards the doors without making it look like you're looking for anyone specific. Oh, God, help us all. Team boys gotta team boy. Yeah. Team boys gotta be butts. I don't know. Just. Yeah. We'll see how this boy goes. I don't think it's gonna be good. Miss Jean DeFemme. I have no idea who that is. Yeah. 100%. Team boys are fine as long as they ain't gonna be toxic and they're being good. They're being good boys and consensual boys and mindful and being good boys. I don't know. Every time you do that emoji, Jay, I always want to go do like a wave because I want to follow the tentacles. I don't know. Why am I like this? The top arcade critic in the city. Her reviews can make or break an arcade easily. I didn't think she'd be coming today, as normally a little independent arcade is beneath her interest, but apparently she's made an exception. You don't want to end up smeared across every website she writes for. I suggest you go play nice and show her all the positives and not the fact that Showtime Stage is down. Got it. She's the redhead near the entrance with the handbag. Good luck. Woo! Critics! Ah, this is gonna be... Oh, God. I feel like I've pissed you off before. I feel like... Oh, no! Oh, yeah! Your kid's a piece of shit! I forgot! My dear, wonderful Josh had a miserable time in your arcade at that birthday party. You just stood back and let that horrible woman say terrible things about me. Well, this arcade was fun while it lasted. Before I can try to defend myself, she holds up a hand to stop me. Now, while I seriously question the wisdom of allowing you to run an arcade and would love nothing more to give you 0 stars and walk away immediately, I am unfortunately committed by ethical standards to stay and properly review your establishment in a relatively unbiased fashion. So as unpleasant as this may be for both of us, I suggest we remain professional. Even if you've dug yourself a rather deep hole to climb out of, in my view, understood? I hate her. It feels like chewing glass, but I need to swallow my pride. Understood. Excellent. What I need from you now is to stay out of my way. No special treatment or consideration. I need to observe your arcade as a disinterested outside party so I can judge your facility and atmosphere. Rest assured, if I see some egregious mistake, I will bring it to your attention pointedly. My readers, likewise, have become very aware of your shortcomings. I will do my best to support consumer activism, and that requires absolute honesty of any difficulties I observe. So until such time as I require you, I suggest we speak no further. Agreed? That's fine. As you were then. She's a piece of work. May you talk to Gavin about how to save this from a negative review. Negative? Murmur. Nothing else I can do now but pray to the arcade gods that everything else goes perfectly, which means nothing is about to go perfectly. This time, while it's all smiles and pleasantries on the outside, I'm left alone battling my thoughts. My anxiety is a wreck and I hate everything. Especially because we're underneath a magnifying glass. I know, Karen with a power and a pen. It's horrific. I'm not, oh god, I didn't. Who knew that that would come back to bite me in the butt in the end? Despite the fact that her child is awful. No, wait, stop. Bad thinking. Don't assume things will go wrong. Besides, the morning wasn't too disasterful. I mixed eventful and disaster and then got disasterful. Who's to say the afternoon will be a disaster? Famous last words. Do not do this. Do not jinx us like this. Ugh. Of course, she also shows up on the first day because you know that's going to be the day where we're still working out all the kinks. I knew I'd spoken too soon the second I saw Gavin approaching me with a tinge of worry in his furrowed brow.
Utterly ridiculous.
It shouldn't be possible for us to be out of nachos in the vending machines this way. Jay! Get your mind out of the gutter. But now my brain's going, kinks. Which actually is generally like a fun word. I'm not gonna Jay! Oh my god, y'all are trouble. Y'all are just trouble. Mostly Jay is just trouble. Actually, that's a lie. This entire chat. I know you. I know all of you. If anybody's lurking, you are currently saved from being recognized as trouble. For now. It shouldn't be possible for us to be out of nachos in the vending machines this fast. Yet, here we are. I have receipts for ordering exactly enough to fill them up. I'm an angel. Sorry, could not say that without laughing. I have literally referred to as the devil of on my shoulder. That is actually what I... Sometimes, yeah, sometimes. When you are asleep, perhaps. We are proud. We are legion. We are trouble. Y'all are ridiculous. I love it. I love all of you. But also, devil on your shoulder is my day job. Oh my god. And then so you what, moonlight as an angel then? Is that how this works? You're very busy. You're a very busy woman. I have receipts for ordering exactly enough to fill them up, and there are a few bags in. There are only a few bags in there. A missed delivery, perhaps? Parker, we've got an electrical problem. 3 of the retro games have shorted out. I don't understand. I tested the power supplies. Outright rebuilt a few of them. Unless someone's seriously scuffing their sneakers and shocking the coin boxes, we're talking a failure somewhere in our electrical wiring.
What?
All of the toilets stopped working. All of them. We need to call a plumber fast, and not the one that jumps on turtles. What are we gonna do? This doesn't make any sense. I'm freaking out. I'll admit that. I'm freaking out. We are hastily losing our grip on things. If I don't say anything, we may as well call it quits. I must refocus our energy. Oh, we are commanding the troops at this point. Nope, no way. We're not giving in just because of a few bugs. Yeah, I also smell sabotage here. This is, it's because that child, I didn't comp her drinks earlier. My god. We'll fix it. Okay. I want to hear some solutions. Talk to me. Ashley.
Ooh.
I will become the plumber we need. I mean, not exactly, but I'll grab a plunger and do what I can. We'll have to close the bathrooms down for now, and I'm sure we can convince one of our neighbors to loan us theirs, maybe? I'll check next door with them before I go battle our demonically possessed toilets. And while I say this vending machine issue is human error, I have enough faith in my own error checking to say this human is not responsible. I'll make some calls with our distributors and see where the chain broke down and see about reordering some quick replacement stock. Mine's a bit more complex. I need to replace the fried power supplies. But I can do that. I can do most of those today. Meanwhile, I'll put out a feeler in the arcade community online, see if I can get an electrician with arcade experience out here quickly. I've been meaning to get back into the online groups, and even if it means popping my head up in a crowd, I'll do it. Okay, good solutions, people. Good solutions. I won't be able to work the floor while I'm taming our restrooms. Are you good with covering for me? You three focus on the task at hand. I may be the boss, but I was a floor attendant originally. I can handle this. Got it? Gotcha. But I'm changing out of this first. I don't want to get poo water all over the new mascot. Toodles! I'm on it. You can count on me. Don't know if Naomi's put her argument behind her or if she's just too focused on what's happening now to really linger on it. I know I'm too focused myself, even if I do have a lingering worry. With all three busy, that leaves me in charge of every problem that may emerge for the rest of the afternoon. No way to tap out with someone to help with these problems. Need to work fast to hit every problem before it's too late. Oh crap. I'm ready. I mean, I have to be. No choice. Freshly invigorated, I start my floor track. What is happening? Okay. Cursing and begging as someone beats up a machine. Queen bee cursing up a storm. Video wall keeps... Okay. Bunnies! Bunnies, it must be bunnies! Sorry. My brain immediately jumps to once more with feeling because it just unfortunately does. Oddly enough, I think this is the order of importance. Bunnies is perfectly fine. I'm going to deal with the cursing and banging because if someone beats up a machine because we have enough tech issues as it stands, and Naomi won't be able to fix it. Then we'll figure out what's going on with Queen Bee, and then we'll deal with bunnies. As I hear the clang and bang of someone trying to assault a cabinet, I see Percy holding up a finger to grab my attention. Thank goodness. I tried to grab Ashley, but she was in a hurry, brandishing a plunger like it was some sort of sword. So much going on right now. What's happening? Some hooligan's working his way down the retro games, yelling at them and smacking around the joysticks like they're speed bags. I swear he was going to knock over our joust. That's how hard he was shoving that cabinet. People have been avoiding going near him since he started raging out. It's causing quite a scene. Got it. Thanks, Perce. Careful, love. I don't like the looks of this one. This happens more often than you'd think. Someone gets mad at a game, they start smacking the cabinet around. Unlike pinball, which will go into tilt mode to punish you, the only justice we found here is my justice. Hello, aggro rando. Totally jumped in that fucking barrel. I'm in awe of the size of this lad. He probably eats sex whole hams for breakfast and bench presses pickup trucks for fun. For the record, you smash the thing to bits and you will have to buy the bits. First one's not free, nor do we have a break to break another for free policy. The man snarls, turning his ire towards me and away from the game. You got a fucking problem? Of course she's watching me. I run this place and I don't like people breaking my games. So you play nice, you play by the rules, or you can go play with yourself, understood? No more hitting games, period. You little... Oddly's attention diverted to something or someone behind me. It's only for a couple of seconds, but that whole demeanor changes after that. Fine. He storms off, deciding he'd rather have the last word than argue it further. She's watching me! And Mr. Fame turns to the crowd without a comment. That was odd, but I guess a win is a win. Now what problem to address next? It's very creepy. Are you fucking kidding me? Queen Bee casts a sharp glare at someone who's about to play the idle fist of discomfort machine she's guarding, dissuading them. But then she looks down at her phone again, frantically keying in commands. Right, that's sorted out. What's going on? Some fuck tried to hijack my streaming account. I don't get it. Naomi and I put together those dinky mini computers to stream the game video ourselves. I made the security recommendations myself to avoid this sort of thing. But now it looks like our experimental tech allowed celebs like me to walk up on a game and start streaming if it has a hole. But it looks like our new experimental tech allowed celebs like me to walk on up to a game and start streaming. It has a few holes. Except a few minutes away to hit the bathroom, which is a disaster zone, by the way. I got an alert on my phone that someone tried to log onto my account. They didn't count on my two-factor authentication, at least. I just allocated some R&D funding for them to make it happen. The specifics are beyond me. Apparently, trouble's drawn the attention of the ever-watchful Madame Karen. Okay, Naomi's busy fixing up power supplies, but grab her and ask her to turn off the streaming add-on for now, just until we sort this out. great. That's just great. That's Dave streaming down the drain. But it beats leaving a security hole wide open. We'll figure this out later. Okay. Iris, can you check the security footage? See who messed with the Fist of Discomfort machine while Queen Bee wasn't looking? Maybe that'll help.
Iris, online.
Already on it. I've been analyzing the video feeds ever since she mentioned hacking was afoot. Nobody hacks my friends and gets away with it. It looks like the next person to approach the machine was a tall man with blue sunglasses. That's not good. You think he did it? He accessed the USB slot streamers. Accessed the USB slot streamers used to log into our new tech, but wasn't streaming anything or even playing the game. He just plugged in a small device, waited, then left. From the access logs, I'd say he's our culprit. I'm on it. Thanks, Iris. And he's plugging into another one of our stream-friendly games without playing it. Although he looks like the sort that could break me if I break the news to him badly. We're gonna see. Sir, please stop. Immediately he straightens up, pocketing the item he was committing arcade crimes with, all nonchalant like. What? I wasn't doing nothing. Yes, you were. And I know, in fact, you were what you were doing. I'm the manager here, and I would ask you to kindly knock it off. I don't want to have to eject you from the arcade. Understood? At first he yeah, and then somebody's gonna fucking, before holding himself back. Luckily I'm under orders, nerdo. Fine, whatever you want. This is sabotage! This is all sabotage at this point. He walks off into the crowd without a word. Iris? Yeah, I'll keep an eye on him through the security video feeds. Don't worry. I'll let you know if he resorts to his nefarious ways. Oh, found the bag. I quickly look around to see if there are any other nearby problems. Let's deal with the bunnies. The retro television-based video wall was an idea I came up with during renovations. Naomi runs the whole thing off a cheap mini computer too. Practical and inexpensive, and it gives the perfect amount of flair. I've been pretty proud of it up until this moment. And for some reason, it's showing a nature documentary about cute and fluffy bunnies instead of retro music videos and arcade high scores. Not the bunnies. Yeah, bunnies is the least of my problems. There's so many worse things they could be playing. As I'm hunting around for the remote control we keep at the prize desk, Tio approaches. Bunnies, huh? Bunnies. Interesting choice. Not my choice. I'm trying to have it fixed. Okay, cool. I was wondering if we suddenly experienced a paradigm shift in arcade theming or something. Bunnies are really cute, though. There we go. Fixed. And it flips back to the bunnies on channel 5 a few seconds later. Persistent, aren't they? Almost like rabbits themselves. Nope, keeps reverting to 5. Okay, clearly we're dealing with a master hacker, one who can modify Naomi's system despite having no physical access to it. An individual truly capable of hacking the planet. Yeah. Or it's a prankster with a universal TV emote. I've got one of those myself. Helps turn off the overly loud TVs in bars, which drown out the beats of whatever games I'm playing. Not that I would ever do that here. Just in case. With great power comes great responsibility, and clearly whoever's forcing us to watch it lacks the latter. How do I go subtly check the crowd to see if anybody's got a clear line of sight and is pointing the gadget at the video wall every time you change it? Sure, go for it. The war for the remote control continues for another minute, back and forth from music videos to documentaries about rabbits. And now it's showing them mating. I'm seriously hoping it does not count as pornography, or I will get yet another black mark against us with a certain some Karen. Feels like an eternity. Found him. Orange jacket, standing near the pinball section. Why do I feel like it's a small army of dudes that all look the same? It's this guy! Nope, it's this kid. Perhaps noticing my approach, the teenager rolls stealth and gets a natural 1, resulting in an awkward, obvious attempt at looking unimportant part of the crowd. Hey, don't do anything! I mean, hi, good to see you again. What's up? How are things? Got a thing for bunnies, huh? Cute. What's up, Doc? What? Okay, friend, bunnies are cute and everything, but stop messing with my video wall. I don't want him to kick you out of here. Got it? Okay, sorry. I wasn't trying to cause trouble. I mean, I was, but never mind. I'll stop. Thank you. Bye. I feel like these guys all got put up to it. It was weird. What's going on here? Ah. Before I can continue my quest to purge my arcade of evildoers, I'm interrupted by an onslaught of my hardworking staff. I knew it. I knew it about our missing inventory.
Oh.
When I get my hands on whoever did this, I found the electrical problem. Sabotage! Sabotage and treason! Enemy agent walks among us. One at a time, please. Our suspiciously low snack inventory was indeed not human error. The delivery truck never arrived here. It was routed to his garbage dump due to computer error, or as I suspect, malfeasance. Malfeasance, I think. And malfeasance explains our electrical problem, too. Remember my joke about somebody scuffing their feet and shocking the coin boxes? Nope, that's actually what happened. An external shock, not a grid failure. Someone's got a battery or some other shock prod and was using it to crash the games. Must be the same person who flushed a bunch of wadded up toilet paper towels and firecrackers down the toilet. It's a war zone. I was able to dredge up one super gross chunk. Malfeasance? Thank you. I'm not always great with words. Malfeasance. Thank you. Fez? These? Malfeasance? Malfeasance. No, you would do one at you if it was Fez. Malfeasance. Okay, cool. I don't know. It's not a word I encounter. Ever. So we're trying. So thank you! Okay, long double, yeah. Okay, long double E sound. Thank you. Goodness. Ooh. This is all sounding way too suspicious to be random acts of hooliganism, as it also ties into what I've been handling on the floor. And I've been dealing with pranksters all afternoon, too. Running from... Oh, yeah, no. Now it's clear. I know what I must do. Y'all will pardon me. I gotta go kick some ass. Right, that tears it. No more mixed nice, Wallace. The gloves are off. We ain't wearing any gloves. Do you want to borrow mine? So you can take them off? Ashley, focus. You have an idea of who's responsible? Yeah, leave this to me. I've come to kick ass and chew bubblegum and I'm all head of gum. I love the references in this game. Ashley, you keep taking me literally. With a nod of solidarity, we all split up, each on our own mission to thwart the ne'er-do-wells. I'm not particularly thrilled to begin this confrontation, but my nerves haven't stopped jangling since this morning. But, well, we got this, I think. Yep.
Hiya. Hi. Hello there. Figured it out, huh?
Yeah, I can't say I understand the why, but at least I know the who. The matching fashion style is a pretty big
I
clue.
guess some formal introductions in order. Yeah, okay. The name's Sue. Natural-born leader, hacker extraordinaire, and leader of the Ghost Monsters, the hottest gang on these streets. Pleased to meet ya.
I am this close to punching her.
And yeah, I guess my friends were a little wild and crazy, leaning a bit heavy on the pranks. But clearly, you were cool with that, since you didn't kick any of us out. I respect that. I really do. Shows you know it's all in good fun.
I feel like I will love Sue. I'm just frustrated right now.
Let me make it up to you, okay?
If you can woo Karen over there, I will personally open up a tab for you. Not your friends, just you. Sue steps back and taps a button on her smartwatch. You have all of these boys whipped, and I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty impressive. Gang, this is... What's your name again? Mix Wallace. Gang, this is Parker. Parker, this is... No. No! Well, not like a bar tab. I mean, she can have as much, like... She can have as much coffee as she wants. We're gonna set up a tab, just not a bar, like an alcohol tab. Yeah, no. Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde. No, these are all the ghosts from Pac-Man. That's the names of... That's actually their names. Which is why I'm, like, laughing at this reference. But that's what they're all at, and that's what they end up being called in Pac-Man. Now then. Hence ghost monsters. That also makes sense too, because in Pac-Man, obviously they turn into ghosts when you get the, yeah. I'm sad it doesn't rhyme. I mean, that's fair. You're all very naughty, and I'd say I'd say they're out a big, an apology, a big fat I'm sorry from each of you. Don't you agree? Yeah, whatever, sorry. Real sorry. Gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry.
There. Everybody's sorry, which means everybody's forgiven. Correct?
Very naughty.
Because, and this is me being real with you, I like this arcade. I really do. It beats the crap out of Deco's Palace, that's for sure.
Then I really need you to do me a solid here, Sue.
I can easily see this being our new home, you know? I admire what you've done with the place. It's totally awesome, and I'm really looking forward to coming back. I definitely don't want to end our first day here on a sour note. No. I'm so glad we can communicate like adults. Apologize for being naughty and move on. Now, okay, we may still ruffle a few feathers while we're here, but that's cool, right? I'm sure you understand that it's all fun and games. Nothing personal. So, what do you say, friend? All's forgiven?
This is another case of I am saving in case I don't like the decision I make, but... Let me get this straight. You scare our customers. Mess with our television sets. Smash up and short circuit our games. Clog our toilets. Redirect our mail orders. Expect a second chance to cause trouble after I already let your first wave of chaos slide. Try to hijack Queen Bee's streaming account. And you want me to smile and let you come back tomorrow. Yeah, that sounds about right. What do you say? If you truly love this arcade, you have to stop causing problems. Look, I'm sure you're all good kids at heart, but if I let you hang around here and you just cause more problems, it's no good for any of us. If you sincerely love it, you'll understand I can't let you ruffle feathers, as you put it. I need to make sure everybody's having a good time. Yeah, well, I mean, I get that, right? So I might be willing to offer you another chance if you promise me you'll follow the rules from now on. That's the best I can do, okay?
No helping it.
Well, I'd like to work with you, really, but promise is kind of a steep ask. Pretty empathetic sort of person. I can tell when someone's being legit with me, and she's clearly genuine about wanting to come back, but seems conflicted. How hard is it to not hack machines and run wild? See, normally I'd give you my word. Word is bond, okay? But no ifs, ands, or buts. I need your word if I'm going to rebuild trust with you. We don't have to get to the police. We don't have to get the police involved here. We can keep this between us, right?
Whoa, put the brakes on. Bad idea, friend. Really bad idea. You don't want to even think about getting the cops involved in this. No. Because, and this is me being honest with you because we're on such good terms, it won't do you any good. We'll be out and back on the streets within a day. We've got friends in high places. We don't sell drugs or weapons. We sell information. And information, as a currency, is far more valuable than what other gangs trade in.
Sorry, this is my brain thinking, I'm sorry, you sell information. So how about, because I think they owe me at this point, due to all the reparations that are going to cost me, they need to pay that back. They can do so in information. Specifically against some of my competitors or a particularly awful critic. Iris, I no longer need your hacking skills.
So if we're doing this, we don't involve the pigs. Any problems? You come to me direct. That's my rule. Break that rule. And you don't want to see what I can do with the push of a single button.
So now you're threatening me.
I'm just telling you how it is. What you do now is entirely up to you.
Before she continued her tirade, were rather rudely interrupted. Oi, Sue, what the hell do you think you're doing here? Well, this is fun. Oh, great. Okay, Parker, hold that thought. I've got business to attend to. Ghostbusters don't operate south of 23rd Street. You damn well know this is lovely chainsaw territory. Get lost or get tossed. Oh, God help me. The clap Sue summons her buddies to her side. I am wondering the exact same question, Jay. I am attracting a very I'm not gonna lie, the costumes, the coordinated outfits are just delightful. But who am I bringing into my bar now?
Ghostbusters for life.
This locker room gossip queen is disrespecting your fearless leader. What do we say to that? I swear to God. Nobody just Sue on my watch, nobody. Yeah, and I ain't scared to hit it. Oh my God, no, you're not starting a fight in my goddamn bar. Let's rumble! Gang war in the arcade. Perfect. To their credit, they didn't throw the first punch, but we're talking Han didn't shoot first levels of moral high ground here. Diesel gets... Oh my God. It's chaos. We are... And it needs to stop now. Already calling the cops. When you start your day anxious about what the future may bring, once that future goes completely to shit, well, that anxiety fades away. There's something oddly freeing about seeing your world crumble around you. There's nothing left to fear. And that means I can swing into action. Priority 1, get the customers the hell out of here. Gavin and Ashley are already on that. I join in trying to funnel the panicked crowd of kids and gamers out the door and away from the carnage. This way, hurry. Everybody out! Fight spills out of the bar area because of course it does. What this ruckus really needed was tons of broken glass. Damn it. Not letting that fuck get away with this. Till now, it's been the world's sloppiest bar room brawl. Teenagers flailing at each other wildly, generally wrecking the scene rather than each other. But now she's pulled out a gun. Not some arcade-like gun, but a real-life shooting and killing gun. So this is happening. This escalated! But her target is conveniently tucked behind Miss Fame and Gavin. If I don't do something, calm except washes over me. This is how things will be, no helping it. One chance to do something good in the midst of all this chaos. Time slows for me and I'm trapped in dream state. This is exactly like the Cupcake Wars all over again, but just so much worse. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this right now. I know, despite everything, is a child, and that's... The other thing, too, I really don't give a shit about Miss Fame. Whatever. If she goes down, I don't care. I mean, it's gonna suck, obviously, for the business. The big thing is, too, and I'm just gonna double check the wording. No, I can't. Ah! The big thing is, it's aimed at Sue. And while she's tucked behind them, it is more likely to graze or temporarily injure Gavin or Karen, whereas for Sue, it would kill her. So I have some regrets over this decision, but I'm going to do this one. Get down. That's exactly it. It's also protecting the one that they're actually after. Whoa. Holy shit, what did you... I was aiming for Sue. Stay cool and wipe the footage first. Stay with us. Stay with us. Help is on the way. is fine. This is fine. Just want to make a dream for everyone to enjoy. That's all. What was so wrong? Yeah, no. This game does not pull punches. Holy crap. It's what you would have done. It's what you did do for all of us. But I guess no good deed goes... No, we're stopping with this goddamn curse.
You've a strong spirit, dear.
Also, what does it say about me if Francine is talking to me now?
Get through this, I know you will. But for now, oh, you best
Oh,
wake up.
good. I'm glad.
There's still more to be done.
Oh, good. I'm in a hospital. Soft beeping of medical monitoring greets me as well as an angel in white. Well, an angel in white lab coat. While they're no heavenly being, they do appear to be my doctor. Thank God. Thanks to my... Bet you got great... I have wicked street cred now. Sue will be eating out of my fist. My palm of my hand at this point. Thanks to my wild theatrics, I startled the shooter enough that her bullet missed its intended target. And instead went into my leg. Which hurts like a bitch, but apparently resulted in a surprisingly clean shot that I'll recover from in a few weeks easily. Thank God. 2 days later in the hospital, a week or two on crutches, some limping, and I'll be back to 100%. More importantly, nobody died. I can live with this momentary pain if someone else gets to live, period. Could have been better, could have been worse. The doctor, having given me the report, leaves to treat their other patients, but before they do, they inform me I have a visitor. Oh, it's Naomi, who actually is probably terrified that I did die because of how we left things.
Oh my, I was so scared.
It'll be fine. It's like a Hollywood gunshot. I'll walk it off.
You were bleeding everywhere.
Oh no, the carpets! They're new! Okay, a larger than usual Hollywood gunshot, but the doctor said it'll be fine in a month or so. No big deal. Yeah, that is, of course, my reaction of, oh no, the carpets, okay? We just renovated this place. Those carpets were cute. They were new. They were probably actually not that clean after the brawl that broke out. So we probably need to replace them anyways, but still, the carpets.
What? It is a big deal. How could you just toss your life away like that, jumping in front of a gun? How could how could you try to protect people from harm?
Yeah.
I can't criticize you for that. I just got so scared when I saw you bleeding on the floor. I mean, just hours before that, I was mad at you over a penguin statue of all things. It feels so silly in hindsight.
1990s arcade
The last
chic.
thing I'd ever said to you was in anger.
There we go. See, I was like, I know Naomi's feeling guilty. Plenty of people have been stabbed in those. Oh, God. Oh, wow. Now she's replaced her earlier anger with self-resentment. Not what we want. They're black for a reason. Ugh. It's okay, Naomi. You stood up for what you believed in, and I love you for that. I admire you. You stood up for what you believed in this morning. Right or wrong doesn't matter. Angry words don't matter. What matters is your spirit. I'm never gonna hate you for speaking your mind. We can't always agree on everything. Arguments happen. They won't tear us apart. Not ever. I promise you. Even when I'm yelling at you about a silly penguin? Well, I can't say I enjoy being yelled at about a silly penguin, but I don't think it's gonna make me abandon ship either. I can be very opinionated, let's say, but it doesn't mean I need to yell. Doesn't mean I need to be angry. I can stand up for myself without throwing a fit. I guess people in love argue from time to time. It's normal, but next time I'll try to do without the fireworks. And I promise the same in return. As long as we remember we love each other, no matter what, we can talk through any problem. It's gonna take a lot more than a little shouting about... Thank you, Alex. I have strange priorities, okay? Thank you for clipping that. That's so good. Oh. It's gonna take a lot more than a little shouting about a penguin to make me break up with you, Parker. I think you're stuck with me for a long, long time, and I trust you to protect my dream. Even when you have to protect me from myself. Oh no! Our carpet! It's broken! Oh, I love that. I need to get that audio. I'm gonna start using it. Anyways. Alex. I'm actually a little surprised you did. Because that's so on brand for you. I hate having to pull you back from that dream, though. You're not. You're helping me be realistic about things. Miss Francine was a dreamer, but she tried to be realistic. I should aspire to be more like her. I guess I just freaked out a little when Gavin stepped in and stepped on my idea. Obviously, he doesn't care about my dream the way you do. Oh, definitely. I mean, just the other day, I saw him howl at the moon, transform into a great terrible beast, and eat a few villagers. Also, I think I saw him draw a pentagram in the break room, consort with the adversary, the great beast of the pit, father of lies. Anyway, look, he's just a dude. A human. Like you or me. And I think today's proof that humans can make mistakes even when their intentions are pure, right? Well, yeah, I mean, I understand, but... No buts. Gavin isn't trying to destroy the arcade. He wants to save it. You can see now why he was worried about the statue, yeah? You felt bad when you thought you had lost me after a nasty argument. Gavin feels bad all the time when he makes decisions he knows will hurt us. All while trying to help us. Can you try to get along better with him, please? Try to understand him instead of falling back on assuming he's a villain? Okay, for you I can try. I'd like to avoid something like this happening again. I want us to get along. Honest, all of us. Oh.
Apologies.
Am I interrupting? I want it to be certain. They'll be fine. We'll be fine, all of us. Parker can probably use some rest at this point. Gavin, how about we go read the snack machines and talk?
Pardon?
Talk? About what? You know, stuff and things and things and stuff and things and stuff and things and stuff and stuff and things. I feel like we never actually sit down and talk, you and I. Good. Hopefully we'll find some common ground. It'd be nice for something positive to come out of this chaos. Now, if they can only do something with the food here. My heart calmed, my body finally tells me I'm exhausted, and I am going to fucking sleep. Like the dead, but not the dead, because I didn't die this time. That is amazing that there is a Naomi Gavin romance side story. That is wonderful. It's likely well past village hours with no small amount of dread and relief. I'm glad to see her. Hi. I don't want to know how you got past the attendance. Should put on my professional front even if I'm in excruciating pain. That's gonna be the fun thing actually once I finish this game is actually, I like, once I'm done a dating sim or like one of these kind of story games, I really like to see the other endings. Even if I don't play them out, I actually do like reading into them. Press badge, obviously. Yeah, oh yeah, that's probably it. God. Okay, I should probably start by explaining what happened today isn't exactly indicative of... I should hope it was. What? It seems I've misjudged your character based on an initial unpleasant interaction, but what I saw today, clearly you are no fool nor a coward. I let my need to protect my family override my better judgment. How absurd to paint everything you've built with that brush over such a small matter. I saw you selflessly throw yourself in front of that billet. You didn't have to do that, you chose to do that. It's indicative of how someone who simply isn't in this for the money, as so many in this industry are. While I'm uncertain why you protected that young criminal, I suppose someone who respects life deeply enough to protect someone like her is to be respected. I suppose I've become a bit jaded from all of those eager to cash in on the arcade scene. All the large-scale arcades I have to review tend to be very impersonal and cold. So you were impressed with our arcade? Well, let's not go that far. I can't say I was thrilled with the amount of mayhem and disaster going on even before a gang war broke out. But I will say I've only seen that amount of mayhem and disaster once before. It's highly unusual to say the least. The last time I reviewed a small up-and-coming arcade similar to yours, everything went wrong. Everything. Was it the Funplex? You're gonna tell me it's the Funplex. I'm gonna feel a lot better. I wrote my review in an honest fashion, and as a result of my scathing pen, the place was sold and closed down. Never mind, it was not the Funplex. Sold to Deco Nami. Yes. The demon himself. Such is the fate of any arcade which dares to stand up to him. Your prior business, the Funplex, only escaped being devoured by being far too small to be worthwhile. Sadly, your enthusiasm may have put it in his crosshairs, and if you cannot tidy up your reputation after today's affairs, you'll be next. All he has to do is swoop in and buy what's left of our dreams. However, I've come to a decision. Given I was first-hand witness to your troubles, which were clearly not your fault, and given your willingness to put even your own life on the line for your arcade, I'm going to tell my editor I need more time, and I want to return in 1 week to get a more accurate and mature overview of your operation. That's the best I can offer you. I will take that! It's a difficult hole to climb out of, even aside from earlier trouble, having a gang fight and shooting transpire in an arcade. The Devourer of Hope, don't call him the devil because even the devil... Okay, yeah, no, fair. Devourer of Hope is way better. And you're right about the devil. So, I will give you that. It's still in my brain that Dekonami goes to, like, demonic, basically. Still kind of entertaining to me. Well, the press will feed on this, even if it's only the press president accounted for. They'll dig and they'll speculate and they'll chew on your bones. If your arcade survives that initial onslaught, I hope to write a proper review which can only lay those concerns to rest. But I'll offer you no more second chances. No more reasonable doubts. Best foot forward until I return, or my readers will know the truth. Understood? Gotcha. Then I'll leave you to recuperation. Bye, bitch. I have exactly 1 week to fix things. No pressure though, right? What is with these chapters? Okay, we're doing okay. One last pizza fact. Oh yeah, because it's the last, okay. 60% of Americans prefer meat toppings on their pizza, while 38% prefer vegetarian. Okay, that's a great one. But also resident. That's fair. I was gonna say, you probably know more than most Christians. Let's be real. Ah! Okay, my decisions were all sound. I have 0 problems with this. Okay. So that's where we're leaving this for today, obviously, because it's kind of the perfect place. So we'll finish this game on Monday. We'll finish the last level, which is perfect because that's the last day of Thirst Month, aka February. In March, we're gonna hit into some more nostalgic-y type stuff. But one more chapter! We're almost through this, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for this roller coaster. This has been a roller coaster! What is with this game? It is insane. This has been wild. I don't even know, y'all. So anyways, I am going to... Okay. I can do that. D&D, Jordan. Okay. Beauty. We will go to a raid then. Thank you, Jamie, for that. We will head over there in just a hot second. Rar, thank you all so very much. And we'll see you on Monday. Let's go send some love.
I'm a big, fat speed freak. And with Frontier's Fiber 2 gig speed, I'm unstoppable. Max speed, everyone. I'm already there. Catch me.
Be unstoppable with the insane speed of new Frontier Fiber 2 gig internet.
Can I please get a mod to change the game for me, please? Pixie Parker! Welcome on in, Raiders. Hello. How are you? Can I please get a shout out for the Pixie Parker? Thank you, Ashen. Hello, Raiders. Hi, everybody. I'm D&D Jordan Lee, coming at you from the Haven Wolfpack. Welcome on in. We're going to be having a chill evening, playing some Dead by Daylight, just having a safe haven. But I'm going to take this ambassador, a variety streamer, even though I'm pretty sure I've sold my soul to the entity in Dead by Daylight. I also play New World with my best friend Goblin Katie. If you feel so inclined, please feel free to drop a follow. We are always welcoming in new members into the Haven Wolfpack, which is a safe space. Catherine, hello, lovely. Let's see, you were playing Arcade Spirits. Ooh, how was that? Hello. We're gonna have some lo-fi and Dead by Daylight, because it's the night before my birthday, and there's a lot of weird stuff happening. So we're gonna play some Dead by Daylight and have some fun. So, but welcome on in, Raiders. Parker's almost finished Arcade Spirits and I'm on the edge of my seat. Pixie Parker, thank you for joining the Haven Wolf Pack. Very much appreciate that. Please enjoy those Haven emotes. And welcome on in. There we go. Yes. Welcome on in. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. It was fun, good times. And oh my god, that game is a roller coaster. Oof. I can imagine it's on my list of games